Hello, people of YouTube. Hello, Silver Stackers. Hello, Coin Roll Hunters. Welcome to my little corner of the internet. This is Michael from Pennyhaven. And first off, if you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button, then give it a like, then come back over here and hit that bell icon so you know when my new videos come out. Alright, so I said the other day my son was running a fever, he's not feeling well. I managed to get remote access for work, which is nice, and I actually have it working, so I'm going back to work here shortly. I'm on a short break. And then today my wife is running a fever. I've not been feeling well. You can see my voice is kind of going. Got some chest stuff going on, and so we spoke to our doctor, and our doctor advised us to self-quarantine for 7 days and monitor symptoms. So that's what we're doing. I'm still going to try to work as much as I can from home. But yeah, so that's where we are. Stay safe, everyone. Yeah, try to stay healthy. Anywho, what I'm getting to today, right now, I'm going to be filming this over the course of the day because I'm going back to work soon, but I had this 24-pound coin collection that was sent to me by my friend Brent Hand quite a while ago, and I've pretty much shown you all of it. There's a playlist if you missed some of it. 24-pound coin collection, it's called. But this I set to the side as I was going through the foreign coins. And these are all the foreign coins that have silver content. All different types, all different percentages. It's a pretty cool cross-section. A lot of them are from Brent's collection, but a few of them I actually got from Bella's dad, aka Phil, from an auction quite a while ago, a couple months ago. So I may not always state which is from where, but yeah, it is a mix. It's almost half and half. But yeah, I've been looking forward to showing these all to you. I actually teased this in a video not too long ago. I had this bag full of stuff, and yeah, that is what this video is all about. So I'm going to break it down by country and within that denomination, and I hope you enjoy. Thank you. I did a video recently where I let you all know that there was a sale on my t-shirts over at TeePublic, and a few people went over and bought it. I really appreciate that. That is super, super kind of you. So, all right, let's get to the coins. Yeah? Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to start out in Canada, and I've got quite a few examples here. Some from Brent, some that I bought in an auction, and actually one I just remembered and tossed in here from my cousin. So let's get right to it. First off, I've got a couple of nickels. I've got a 1913 nickel, which has George V, and this is 92.5% silver, which is sterling silver. So there's that bad boy. And it's got the this older reverse you don't see all the time. It's got the crown, and it says 5 cents Canada and the year below that. Then I jump up to 1920, still George V. And this one, though, has been reduced to 80% silver. So it's no longer sterling, it's 80% silver. Okay, that's the nickels. Now here comes a nice cross-section of dimes. So first we have the 1914 10-cent piece. This one has George V, and this has that similar reverse to the nickels, with the crown, the denomination, Canada, and the year on the reverse, which does change here. So now I've got a nice run where it's every decade I've got an example, which is kind of cool. So I have a 1940. This is George VI now, it's changed to. This is also 80% silver. Yeah, I should have said the 1914 10-cent piece, this is still sterling, 92.5%. Now we're up to a 1940, different George VI, and it does not have that same reverse. This has a ship, I believe it's called the Blue Nose. Let me check. Yes, the ship on the reverse that you're probably used to seeing on Canadian coins is called the Blue Nose. There we go, and that one's 80%. Then I move on to a 1950, Canadian 10-cent piece, and this one is from my cousin Cam. Thank you, Cam, for that. This is, here we go. Yep, George VI again, and the blue nose again. Now, this one is, yeah, also 80% silver. And we move on to Queen Elizabeth II for 1960. Another 10-cent piece. Another blue nose reverse. Okay, so that's what I've got for Canadian silver right now. I'm going to move on to the UK next. Here we go. Okay, so now we're moving on to a few silver coins from England. First one I have is a 1927 sixpence. And on the reverse, you have the lion above a crown. George V is on the obverse, and this coin is 50% silver. Then, 10 years later, we have a 1937 sixpence, and this is George VI. And the reverse is a little different, no lion, sixpence, 50% silver as well. Then we're going to go down to the 3 pence from 1942, or a threepence. Again, George VI on the obverse. I'm sorry, 1941. Did I say 42? Okay. 3 pence or threepence right there. Also, 50% silver. Then, we're going to go, we're actually going to switch countries here. I had this in the wrong group originally, that as I was looking closer, I realized my mistake. You can see it is pretty much identical on the obverse to the one from England, but this, 1942 sixpence, is from Australia. And you know, the thing that I love about Australian coins is that they have interesting animals on them. Of course, you've got to have the kangaroo over here, and over here on the right is a large bird, the type of bird I failed to research, so I'm going to insert that in here. Okay, so that is actually an emu, and also if you notice the D on the reverse there below Advance Australia, in 1942 to 1944, these were minted in Denver. So that is a 1942 sixpence, George VI from Australia, 50% silver as well. Okay, now on to another country. Okay, so now this is a Mexican coin. This is a 1962 1 peso, and it is 10% silver, which is very interesting to me, the low percentage silver coins. And it's so big, and just such a small portion of this is silver. This was something very interesting that I did not realize when I showed this coin in my last video that I featured it. On my Sticker Mule Sauce Mexican Coins video I did a couple weeks ago, I had this coin out. But this is actually the obverse. It says Estados Unidos Mexicanos, un peso, 1962. Of course, it's got the familiar eagle with a snake in its beak. And the bust is actually the reverse. This is Jose Morelos, I believe is how you pronounce that. So that's just a very interesting phenomenon. When you pick up a coin, you expect bust on the obverse and, you know, frequently some sort of animal and legend on the reverse. But this, it flips that script. We got the guy on the back. And the eagle is run front. All right, so that's my one Mexican coin I have to show off here. I believe that's the only silver I have from Mexico. So, off to another country. So next up is a place from which I only have 2 coins, and you're going to see them both right here. These are from the Dutch East Indies. This is a 1941 1/4 gulden. that. It's a very interesting coin. The reverse, yeah. Very interesting. And then I've got the 1942 Dutch East Indies. This is a 1/10 gulden. They are both 72% silver. Okay, so on to another country. This is from the Philippines, and I only have one coin from the Philippines for this video, but this one is so very interesting. So first off, this is a 20 centavos, 1944. It is 75% silver. Now this is the reverse right here, and on the reverse, you have Lady Liberty wearing a flowing dress, and her right hand is holding a hammer which is resting on an anvil. And on the right, in the distance, you see an active volcano, which is Mount Mayon. That's just a whole lot going on that one side of the coin. And then I'm going to flip it, and here, on the obverse, it says United States of America, and the dates at the bottom, 1944. It's the arms of the U.S. Commonwealth, an eagle above a shield. And this coin, 1944, let's see here. This was, these were minted previously. The 20 centavos were produced by the Manila Mint from 1937 to 1941. But this one was struck at the Denver Mint in the United States in 1944 and 1945. All right, and apparently there's a DS double mint, but I'm not seeing that on this coin. But yeah, this has a D to the left of the date. That's how you know this one, 1944 in Denver. Very cool coin. Okay, so this is it, the final coin of the video. This is from Sweden. It is a 1 krona. And this I did get in an auction from Bella's dad, aka Phil. And let's see, this is a 1903 1 krona with Oscar II Svergis on the obverse, and the reverse has the crowned arms of Sweden with 2 lions supporting the crest, and the lions are also crowned. It's very cool. You know, I'm a sucker for crowns and lions. It's a very British thing, and I dig it. And yeah, I like to see that on a coin. And it is a reeded edge. 80% silver for the 1 krona. This is 117 years old, this coin. Now, the obverse is a bit worn down. If you see like a pristine example of this, this man has a very, very detailed beard. Very curly on the bottom here. So it's kind of evened out, but I think the crest is still very beautiful on the reverse. And it's 117 years old. So I think it's in all right condition for that. Okay, so that is going to be the end of this video. Thank you so much if you stuck it out through all of this. I hope you found some of this information interesting. I hope you like the coins that I showed you. All right, I'm going to get out of here and go edit this. Just want to say thank you all for your support. This is Michael from Pennyhaven. Happy hunting.